Time now for Sid Sixero. This is where I get time to talk about stuff. The story of the weekend in the sporting world can be easily summed up using one simple word: injuries. And there's plenty to get you caught up on. Let's start with the Toronto Raptors, who over the weekend saw their season kind of flash before their eyes. Their best player, Pascal Siakam, Friday night in Dallas in quarter number 3. The guy who's already getting MVP consideration, he went down. This is what happened. Siakam slipped awkwardly on the court, left the game immediately. Toronto did update his situation yesterday, and they're calling it a right adductor muscle strain. He'll be reevaluated in 2 weeks. Not good. Now, normally when a team gives you an update on when the next update will be, it's never a positive thing. This is a real gut punch for the Raptors. Siakam was on an absolute tear to start the season and was definitely looking like a player who was looking to prove himself. Remember, the Raptors had the opportunity to sign him to a massive extension this past offseason and did not. The message in my mind was clear. We like you, but we don't love you like that yet. Win a first-round series, then we'll talk. Siakam was proving his point this season. Hopefully he's back soon. Raptors did get the win last night. Raptors also weren't the only tenant of Scotiabank Arena who had a rough weekend in terms of injuries. The Leafs, who won 2 big games, had already lost one half of their goaltending duo when Matt Murray went down due to injury. They suffered another blow in the crease. And as usual, Boston's Brad Marchand, that little gnat, was involved. Goalie Ilya Samsonov injured his left knee right about here on this attempt to stop Marchand during a second period penalty shot. He finished the period but could not start the third. Eric Shelgren, who was great last night in Carolina, went in to finish the game. A game the Leafs won. Again, arguably, it was their best performance of the season, but that's the deal with the Leafs right now. Even when they win a hockey game, they're not allowed to have nice things. No word yet on how long Samsonov will be out, but there's no other way to spin it. The Leafs are in trouble in net. Big, big trouble. GM Kyle Dubas needs to make a move to bring in another goalie, and it has to happen soon. So Raptor fans had a nervous weekend. Leaf fans had a bit of a nervous weekend. Why not bring in every other soccer fan from across the country into this panic buffet? With Canada's first World Cup game in Qatar 16 days away, boy, did we get a scare in Germany. Alphonso Davies had to come off the field Saturday while playing for Bayern Munich. Right hamstring injuries, grabbing it there. At the time, it didn't look good, but the next day, Bayern released a statement saying that he should be ready for the Belgium game on the 23rd of this month. Bullet dodged. Finally, however, the same could not be said for one of Davies' teammates on that same Canadian national team. Goalkeeper Maxime Crépeau will not be going to Qatar after he broke his leg this weekend during LAFC's MLS Cup win Saturday afternoon. It was so gruesome, in no way can I show it to you. He collided with a member of the Philadelphia Union, and now his World Cup dream is over. We are sending nothing but the best to Max, who had a 100% chance of being selected by head coach John Herdman.